see I got a sponsors t-shirt on as well.
Yeah, put your colours down. Steve Ramsden style.
Oh, a steroids t-shirt on. That's like,
Yeah, well,
that's planning for you.
I went out the other day.
Let's stop it while we have a chat.
Is it going, is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fucking carry on then. Restart it.
We're back again with another monthly roundup. We're over at Peter Jones's Carpets and Beds in Telford, Dan's shop. We've got a special guest this month. We've got Darren Ash, this year's finalist in Carpet Fitter of the Year. How you doing, Darren? All right?
Yeah, all good, thank you.
Dan, all right?
I'm saying, he must be bored coming down here.
I know. He was just walking past, we dragged him in. So yeah, soon come round again, hasn't it?
Yeah,
soon.
yeah, it does come round quick.
Have you seen anything interesting over the last 4 weeks?
I've seen a couple of things, yeah. It is. I do see loads. It's hard to keep remembering, isn't it? But usually you've got the pictures anyway. So I've seen Josh Burton's Stairs and Landing. That's Sisal with a tape edging. Nice job on it.
Good fitter, Josh.
Yeah.
You keep seeing his face popping up more and more.
Nice guy as well.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we've got Nick Hood, and he's got a border job of his Stairs and Landing, hasn't he?
Yeah, with his apprentice.
He's got his apprentice
Steve
out there doing the joins, Mr. Ramsden.
I've seen quite a few of these. It's like Stairs and Landings with winders with a border.
Fully fitted with a border.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple. I think he does
It's making a bit of a comeback, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
They do the.
He does them differently, doesn't he?
Hot melt and scrim.
Yeah.
He uses instead of seaming, or he uses the scrim what plasterers use, and he uses a hot melt gun with a special nozzle.
Yeah, he uses the hot melt gun with the big pellets in, the industrial one, and it bends easily, doesn't it? We did it at Paddy's open day. They did a demo. He did a little demo on it there, so if you wanted to see it in action, I think there's a video up somewhere. But yeah, that's a nice job, isn't it? It's quite a bit of work in that, and fully fitted with the border. And then I've seen another tape edge job, because quite like them, Sam Sanders or Sanders Edge Binding. They've done double taping on all Stairs and Landing, and yeah, it's nice.
Sam's another finalist in the Carpet Fitter this year. He does the work I see on social media. It's mainly naturals. What he does.
Yeah.
I
think he's got the binding and edging firm, hasn't he? Which is his wife.
His wife does that. Yeah.
And then he goes out and does the fitting, which it's quite a good way to do things, isn't it? Really.
You know Sam, because he's also like you, an instructor at Floor Skills. What does Sam? Does he just like instruct naturals, or does he do like across the board?
No, he does a lot of LVT courses and does carpet courses as well. Yeah, he's just I think he's been there quite a while and does a lot of stuff. All of it is really, really smart. So there's 2 of those jobs with a binding on, with the extra edge on there as well. I think one was blue and one was black, and they look really, really special. It's something that I would actually
attention to detail.
I'd actually like that at home. I think it's a really, really nice finish. It's it just takes it to another level, I think.
Yeah.
Good fitter, Sam. Yeah. Really nice guy as well.
Yeah.
I've seen one, Future Flooring in Yorkshire. They've done an Antico signature with stir rods alley wrap. Now that does look really impressive.
Yeah. A lot of work.
That's the one with the feature strip in as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice job.
Yeah.
That was his attention to detail. That
nice.
That stood out for me. Another one I've seen is David Greenough from Direct Carpets and Flooring in Manchester. He's done another staircase in the alley wraps with LVT, with Keller's Altora LVT. That's another impressive one. Looks like a lot of work's gone into that as well. So, also Mike Whale. Do you know Mike Whale?
Yeah.
Mike's been in the game for years. Mike's always been the guy with naturals. Anybody wants to know anything on naturals, ask Mike Whale, and he did all the courses back in the day learning how to do naturals and that. But he's just done this sweeping staircase with the border in Wilton carpets. That's really impressive.
Yeah, it looks really good. It flows really well, doesn't it? And the colours of it are really just nice and vibrant, away from everything that's grey at the moment.
And there's a lot of it as well. If it's a job I could remember,
I've done a sweeping staircase with an insert board, and the time what took to doing each individual step separate and matching them up. So that stood out for me as well.
That staircase looks like it could be marble or a stone of some kind.
Possibly,
So then it's taking it to another level for your prep work. So really, really impressive. Really nice job.
Right, things what are coming up this month. The Floor Centre in Carlisle, they've got a trade day at the warehouse, which is in Carlisle. It's on the 26th of August, and there's giveaways, freebies and complimentary food and drink. F-Balls, they're doing their own like apprentice course, not just for young people, it's open to any age. They're covering things like moisture control, subfloor prep, underlayments and adhesives and things like that. So get in touch with F-Ball or go on the website and you can book on it. Have you seen anything?
Seen Floor Skills, they've announced the date for the open day next year, haven't they?
Yeah, they're having another open day. It was quite big. It was a good open day that last year. Well, not last year, it was the year before.
Or maybe before that,
they had the European LVT competition as well. It was a good day. It was a good day.
Yeah, so you'll put the flyer of that up or the post, won't you? So everyone can see the dates.
Yeah. Anything else?
I don't know, let's see what else we've got here. Oh, I've got some trade news really. Some new carpets that are coming out, if you want anything to do with that now. Yeah, so we've got Ulster. They've got some new loops in their open spaces range. The one's called Raglan and the other one's called Napier. They come multi-width, and as normal they'll all colour match across the widths. And they are beta bar friendly, so they're using a longer staple fibre, and you can hoover them with a normal upright instead of a cylinder, as loops have normally been cylinder only.
With Ulster, they brought a couple of years ago. They brought those like the watercolours, the more contemporary ranges out, and they're selling quite well. They're really popular. Those I've fitted them. They're brilliant. Really good to work with.
The Chevron one's a nice carpet. I think they've dropped that one now, haven't they?
I don't know.
But it's a nice carpet. I mean, all their stuff's good, isn't it?
Would that be woven then, or do they make anything secondary back? Or?
No, it's all their open spaces is secondary back.
It's secondary back, is it? Oh,
yeah. It's all loop. I think I don't think they make a tufted. They're all loop pile.
Right.
So then we got Cormar as well. I use a lot of Cormar, and they've done big upgrades in the plant. They've seemed to, from what I can see, the backing sorted. Nice product to use. Gone through a few rolls of it now. Yeah, it's good stuff. They've got some new colours coming out in Apollo Plus, and a new loop coming out called Pimlico. And then also we've got the display behind of some Likewise stuff. I'm using a bit of we don't use much wholesalers, but Likewise, they've come out strong in the last 12 months. The rep keeps popping up, the books are there. We tend to buy off people we see, so James comes quite a lot. We don't really need all them books because we tend to sell manufacturers stuff, but yeah, they are good, and everyone they've been dealing with seems to be impressed with them. So I'll give Likewise a bit of a shove because they're all right.
I deal with a wholesaler called A&A Carpets over in Manchester. They're part of the Likewise group. They've just dropped me a new book off called Venetian Twist. It's a polyester, a tight, chunky twist. Yeah. Really, really good money, value for money. I'm selling quite a bit of that. It's quite good. But
yeah. I mean,
they're decent Likewise.
Yeah, they are, and it comes quick. I mean, I ordered a 6x5 piece. Next day it was there. So good company. So
going back to Cormar as well. Everybody I've spoke to lately really impressed with the new backing. Do you do any Cormar, Darren?
Yeah, do a lot of Cormar.
What do you think?
Spoke to one of the reps and he said that they only shut down twice a year, Easter and Christmas, and they shut down at Easter, changed the back in. I'm impressed with it. To be truthful, never had a massive amount of problems with it. But yeah, do a lot of it. Cheaper ranges, dearer ranges. You know, like Primo Natural is just a great carpet for
I've
rentals
not had that
and
many
stuff.
problems with it. I know if you stamp on it with the tube in, try and bend it in half and get it up the stairs, it's going to delaminate, like most things will. Yeah. But I know if you loosely roll it, take the tube out of it, as long as you know how to handle it, you can. Most carpets you could fit, even if they were delaminating, but they have fixed it. But I didn't really have that much trouble. They fixed it. You used it in the semi-finals of the Fitter of the Year, and all the lads did. It was a good bit of gear, that, wasn't it? And I think that was some of the first lots produced. I've got a couple of rolls up there. It seems like it's good stuff. We're using it all the time, so can't complain.
You know, they listen to people's feedback. They've done something about it, and they've moved forward. What more can you ask for?
Yeah.
You know, it's how many times do you deal with somebody or there's a product and they don't listen to feedback, they don't do anything about it, it's just tough, get on with it. So you've got to applaud them for that, I think.
Well, they've realised there's some sort of a problem. They've rectified that problem and are moving on.
That's all you can ask.
Also, Kevin Maggs, he's been a bit quiet over the last 4 weeks. Is he alright?
Well, he's probably at the dog shows, isn't he, that killer, and needs a lot of work in the week. Probably he has to do the, what do they call it, he's got it up doing the show things in his back garden, ready for the weekend.
I've kind of missed the trouble, to be honest. Also, the group on social media, Floor Layers, they've banned me. I don't know what for.
Unlucky.
What I do with these videos, I share them to all the flooring groups. And the Floor Layers group, they never let me put them on. I think they class it as advertising, but it's not. It's not advertising. We're just doing it for the industry. It costs us. So anyway, I've been banned. So anybody on Floor Layers doesn't see any videos, sorry about that. It's out of my hands.
You're a troublemaker.
Yeah, well, they're not to everyone's taste, are they?
I even said his curries look good.
Yeah, they taste horrible now, anyway.
Carpet Fitter of the Year 2022 finals. We had a briefing day a couple of weeks ago. Usually what happens is the finalists come down to the training centre and they have a look what they're going to be doing. But this year we did it via video. I did the video and we sent it to the finalists. I've spoke to Ian James. He said he doesn't mind me putting a couple of pictures up of the bay, what they've got to do. So it's this year it's similar to the one you did. It's got like a stair coming up from the back, a platform on top, a step going down to an open bay, like the picture shown, and then also there's a separate area with a double stick installation with a border. What was you surprised when you saw this, Darren?
No, it's a reworking of some of the stuff that we've done before.
Previously done, yeah.
Looks like fun.
Then there's a runner as well. The staircase is a runner with I think it's Easy Bind, isn't it? Use Easy Bind on it.
Yeah, runners are so popular now. I'm not surprised to see a runner of some description, and Easy Bind. So Are you disappointed you couldn't get the choice of either upholstery or waterfall? Because they're insisting on waterfall. I don't know really. A lot of it will depend on the colour of the carpet, wouldn't it? You know, if you do it upholstered and you can see the staples on it, it's not going to look great for people watching. So I think waterfall is a safer option. I don't mind. It's just it's you don't make the choice of what you get. You turn up, do what you do, and do your best, and that's what you can do, isn't it? So it looked nice. It looked nice, waterfall.
I don't think they've told you what carpet's being used yet. No. Also, as well, the under the stairs bit with the post. You've got to use a heat seam. You can't use cool glass or anything. Did you struggle with that, Dan?
Well, the main thing I struggled with when I did it was I'd left one pin in the gripper behind the post that I didn't know I'd left sticking off, and then I put the tape down and did the join, and I only realised the pin was up when the iron crashed into it. So then you've got to slyly get this pin out while the judges they're definitely seeing what's happening. But yeah, you think you can get away with pulling things out and putting things in with no one looking, but yeah, they're staring straight at you when you look, see if anyone's looking.
Did you use an iron then rather than a tin of spray?
Yeah, I used an iron.
Is there anything what surprises you on this bay?
No.
The separate bit with the double stick and border, are you used to things like that?
Yeah, done it before. It's because we've got much longer than normal. it's got to be more work to do. I was sort of wondering, like I guess everybody else was wondering, you know, what it would be. Not entirely surprised.
So so when you got sent the video of the briefing, was you not phased?
I think straight away you look at it and you think, oh, you know, there looks like a lot to do and everything else, but we've had the video 2-3 weeks now. It's getting closer. It is what it is. Just go, try and enjoy yourself. Yeah, hope it's not too hot.
It's another day at work, innit? Yeah, with the whole estate watching you.
But it's sort of the stuff that we do normally. It's a mix of what we do all of the time. When I come and work with you, your eyes are going to be on it the same as everybody else. It's you know, it's like you work with me, I work with you. You're judging what I do. We've got a standard that we want it to be. So it's not really any different, is it? You know,
I just get you to come because I know it'll be all right. I don't have to look at it.
When you're up at training centre, you know, I'm floor skills and you're down at FITA. It's got to be right, everything that you're doing all of the time, isn't it? You know, whether you've got apprentices or more time served guys in the room with you, whatever you're doing has got to be right. So it's almost another day.
Yeah. Do you think the first timers this year, do you think they'll have been phased by it? Because to me, each year it gets that little bit harder. Would you agree with that?
When I did it when I was younger, I wasn't phased by the pressure that's on me now. I was attacking it with, I can do this, but I just didn't have the skill set. I had the confidence, and it didn't faze me being in front of everyone, but I just didn't have the skill set to perform.
Because you did it back in the 90s.
Now when I did it, I'm worried about everything, but I suppose I have got the skill set. But you just mind more about things that there's no need to worry about. When you're younger, you go in, nothing phases you. The only problem I had was, I was 18 or 20, to come against 30-year fitters who've been fitting that way is, you can tell straight away. I walked in and I was out of my depth. And then this time I've worried about everything, and like Darren says, it is a load of just simple things you've got to do, but I've overthought them, and then the last time I did it, I just went in and tried not to think about anything and just fit it as if it was a job, and actually think, I want to get this done, I want to go home. That was my method of doing it, was I need this done. I know how to do it, I just need to get it done, and that was the way I did it.
People watching me doesn't faze me at all. It's normal life. You have, my type of customer that comes and watches you anyway. I'm more worried I'm going to get from 9 till 5 without a coffee.
But it is non-stop. You know what I mean? You don't really stop, do you? No. For the 2 days. It's just head down and carry on. Yeah. How many hours per day do you get?
I think the first day, did I read it was sort of 9:30 till 5, and the second day is 9:30 till 2 or something like that. So, yeah, it's
You've got a day and a half to do what you would have done in the morning if it was in your own job.
Yeah. Yeah.
But when you go there, you struggle to get it finished in a day and a half.
People who just watch it and they say, oh, all that time doing that, you know what I mean, you do it in an hour, but the pressure is it's unreal, isn't it? The pressure, people watching you, the lights on you, it's just, people don't realise it in a competition environment, it does take that
Someone
long.
comes and keeps on poking the camera in your face.
I know. Also, you've got a judges challenge again this year. Last year the LVT was, you had to do a London themed LVT art. Then the competition you was in, you had to make a pair of slippers out of carpet.
And the other one was a bull nose. You had to put a design in the bull nose.
And we've done a tool bag as well.
The first one was the tool bag made out of carpet, and then the bull nose with the carpet art and the slippers. This year,
top secret.
I've asked Ian James, can I mention it, but he says no, he wants it to be a surprise, so he's told me to keep that quiet just for now.
Yeah, it's
challenging.
Equally as sadistic as the rest.
I wouldn't like to be doing it, put it that way. But Training centres, what's coming up in September? Fitter, the Flooring Industry Training Association, they've got a basic carpet course at the new training centre in Kirkcaldy in Scotland, and that's from the 26th of September. That's 4 days. At Loughborough, they've got the Alternative Flooring Natural Floor Coverings course. That's the 28th of September. They've got a commercial vinyl course, basic, on the 30th of August. Domestic sheet vinyl, that's on the 12th of September. Wood sanding and finishing, that's on the 22nd of August. And floor skills, Darren?
So floor skills, we have a LVT level 1, September the 5th to the 7th, and we have an LVT level 2 on the 12th to the 14th. Some Rico cork flooring, which is a new course, 22nd to 23rd. Moduleo LVT design course on the 8th and the 9th. Ever popular Harvey Maria course on the 15th and the 16th. And then we move on to carpet level 1 and 2, which is between the 26th and 29th, and a laminate and engineered level 1, 7th to the 9th, and lastly a sand and sealing of wood floors between the 19th and the 21st. So
busy month.
Busy month for floor skills, yes.
Yeah. Moving on to MN floor training over in Wolverhampton. Dan?
So we got in September we got LVT fitting courses, 12th to the 14th, 21st to the 23rd, 26th to 28th of September, and then he's got an LVT design floor course, that's the 5th to the 7th of September, and he's also got a new herringbone masterclass course, that's October the 3rd to the 5th, and that's everything you need to know about herringbone.
Does that cover stairs?
Yeah, everything. Yeah.
I think with Paddy's place, he does like the same courses, but just keeps rolling them.
Yeah, and if some are more popular, he carries on rolling the ones that people are after that week. But I think because it's just Paddy, and he can decide to do whatever he wants depending on what the people want. He can do, can't he? So, like you say, he rotates them courses, and also if you just ask him something on a course, he'll help you out anyway, won't he?
Yeah,
with anything.
He does kind of bespoke stuff, so if you wanted, go. I think most training centres do that. If you want to say, right, I want to learn such a thing and such a thing, they'll accommodate you for a day.
They'll tailor it
to
what you want.
Yeah. He's at Harrogate as well.
Yeah, he's at Harrogate. So he's got a stand at Harrogate, Paddy has, and he's got a competition on. It's for floor art. It's anyone can enter. He wants you to cover a piece of 4 foot by 2 foot ply or smaller. You can use any product. If you wanted to make some design art out of pieces of gripper, you can. Bits of carpet, LVT. That's open to anyone, and they're just going to be on display at Paddy's stand. So that's something a bit extra, and he's giving away good prizes with that, or a good prize.
Fitters also at Harrogate, per usual. I think it's just the one demo stand they've got this year, but they've like last year at Harrogate, they're changing all the content, the demos. They're just having it a mix around, because for years it's just been a set thing. One day do such a thing, the next day do such. But I think now they're swapping it about a bit, so that should be interesting. Only round the corner really, Harrogate, not far off.
Yeah, they're letting me have a go as well, aren't they?
Yeah, you're on the demo stand. I'm not on the fitter stand this year, I'm on the fitter of the year. I'm covering the full media of it.
Yeah.
Because I cover the media on the semi-finals, but in the finals at Harrogate I'm usually busy on the fitter stand, so it doesn't get the coverage like it does in the semi-finals. So
I've nicked your job.
Yeah. Well, no, you're doing the demos. I was just the cupboard boy.
I think I'm cupboard boy as well.
Hey, yeah, you and Rob.
Yeah.
Anyway, like I say, another good month. A lot's been going on. Interesting to see what's going to be going on over the next 4 weeks. And Darren, thanks for coming joining us.
You're
Cheers
welcome.
for that.
Yeah,
thank you.
It's been good having you.
Yeah, thank you.
And we'll see you next month.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.